we are so lucky, to be a part of the game of golf. We're very lucky if you're giving golf lessons. My dad used to always tell me, never forget that people are taking time away from their jobs, their families, and their home lives to come pay you to help them get better. So you are a doctor. Someone is coming to you and they don't feel well, and their life is suffering. And for the golfers out there, I mean, we see them, they're junkies. Golf, if they play better, their life gets better. So don't ever forget how important the role is that people want you to play in their life, and help them. And you can't take days off if you're going to be good at what you do. You can't phone in golf lessons. When I work with players at the elite level or at the average level, when DJ misses 2 cuts in the Masters as the #1 player in the world in the PGA, trust me, I'm not sleeping great right now. I'm not happy. I'm asking myself what I can do better. I'm asking AJ and DJ and Joey as trainer what I can do better, because the results that we're getting right now aren't that's not what I've been hired to do. And I'll dumb that down. If I have a player come in who's a 15 handicapper and they're struggling, it eats me up at night. If I see a player really struggling and then I see them again and they go, you hit it really good in the lesson, I just play. I went and I played bad, and I sit my own head and go, it means something to me. I think you can see I'm passionate. So it should mean something to you whether your students improve or don't improve. And like I said earlier, if you watch a player and they struggle and they don't get better, and that doesn't affect you at a emotional level, you need to get a new job.
It's not easy, even when you work with someone and you work with them for a year and you know their thumbprint and you know what they do. Just all lessons don't end the same.
Yeah.
And so it's just that you'll never figure out. And for all the coaches out there watching, it's like that should be something that keeps you up at night. But at the same point is like it can get to where it wrecks your confidence.
Yeah.
I've been on the range at the Masters on a Saturday morning freaking out. Like, that's not fun. And that is not fun at all. But I think the important part about it, and I've probably, Gareth, given, I would estimate, at least over $25,000 in refunds in my life. I remember the first time I went to a course on biomechanics, it was with Paul Check. It was in Montreal. I spent like every last dollar I had to get up there. And he started talking and I just was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not good. So I remember my boss at where I worked thinking about firing me because he's like, that is the opposite idea of a business, is to give refunds. And I was like, look, I can't sleep. I cannot sleep.
I had to translate. A Brazilian man.
So you had a translator
of course.
What, for all British people or just for Alex Ferguson?
Well, basically, only for him.
Yeah. What things do you remember then? What things did he help you with? Which things did he teach you about to become a better footballer or a better person?
Well, it teach me in both ways. And in terms of personal stuff, I just have to say thank you for what he did for me. Especially when I remember the thing that I have more in my memory is the time when my father was sick in hospital. And we had a tough moment of the season because we had important games in the Champions League, in the league. And I say, coach, I need to go to see my daddy. And I was a key player. I was a very important player. Yeah. And he said, listen, your family is the most important that you have in your life. If you want to go 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, you can go. These moments is what I keep for me because it was the most important moments in my life. And he shared with me. This is why I respect him. And for me, is the best coach I ever had.
Teaching golf, I haven't done anything other than give golf lessons since about 1995, 96. And if I could go back and find all the people that came and took golf lessons from me, I worked in Portugal in the early 90s. I mean, I should give them their money back, because I had no clue. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. And I was trying to, impress them with all the information I knew and everything. And my dad used to always also tell me, your students don't care how smart you are. They really don't care how many fancy words you use, or all they want to do is stop slicing it, stop shanking it, stop hitting it fat. What your knowledge base is, and if you're trying to impress them with all your knowledge, I watch a lot of players, get golf lessons from young instructors, and it's just a vomiting of information. And, and the player is standing there going, I don't know what any of that means. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. So